one of the relatively few bright spots. And Furman able to cash in, I'm pretty sure anyway, pardon our being a little bit tough to see, but Tucker Brown notching the first goal of the contest.
And he came straight from the midfield, got a feed off of Carson Sorrell over the net.
Tough angle there, and I believe that found the back of the net.
It certainly did. They scored it, and it's Jarrett Birch, number 4, coming in from the left side.
Junior out of New Jersey comes up with a tough angle shot. We'll take another look at it here.
Out of that 5-and-5 slot.
It is still really taking strides toward improving each season.
And a one-time pass. Keegan Pearl scoring that.
It's just another week in Greenville. Furman once again on the attack, trying to make this a 4-0 game, and they do. What a shot from outside.
Austin Leonard from the top of the box.
Hampton comes away with a possession, gets a save, turnover, etc. Then that penalty will be assessed. Another shot blocked. Big hit on the outside. And I believe we are going to get that call now.
Yeah, Anders Eriksson fed it over to Keegan Pearl again, who got a shot off but wasn't able to get it into the net. And there you see the melee with a couple defenders and the keeper going to the ground.
There's that hit right at the end of the play before the penalty was officially called.
And Addy going to it here with their possession and a man-up opportunity. Gets it into the net.
And again, a tough angle, but a quick shot.
Brett Tenaglia with that score. We see here good rotation over to Brett Tenaglia from the top, and he's able to get it past the net and past Mondi. And
good shots, and Tenaglia's goal just the latest one. There's the lead stretch to 5, and Furman able to cash in on the man-up opportunity really relatively quickly.
They certainly were, maintain possession, and of course that penalty is now released, so we're back at even strength for the Pirates.
Vast majority of the penalties you'll see in a looking for a wraparound.
Great
came back
screen.
Out in front, and I believe that was Leonard who scooped and scored. Leonard capitalizing.
Yeah, what you're going to see is Birch right here gets a screen from Leonard, but then Leonard gets that pass from him and gets it right into the net.
Move on and work on implementing your game plan here in this quarter. Only 8 on the shot clock.
Great feed. Great feed for the Pirates, getting on the board for the first time. Michael Lawrence coming from the X spot, handing that over to Miles Fawcett for the Pirates' first score.
Great shot.
I believe it's Anders Eriksson who was on the left side of the goal there, but was a high pass, and like you said, no one in position at the X, goes over to the Pirates.
Not something these players play in every day. Big goal for Furman to go back up by 6.
Yeah, number 55, Jack Dowd, was able to put it in the back of the net after his wide shot last time. But going back to your question, I think right now, as we've seen, we've talked about it several times. Yeah, he's coming around, hard shot from top.
Much more aligned to kind of what we figured the game was going to look like when we saw the way the conditions were. What a shot! Falling to the ground, putting it in, Tucker Brown.
And was able to get a penalty out of that. It was a cross check in the back.
Take a look at the concentration going to the ground and just snaps.
It was 2010. We got about 38 inches in 3 days, and I was quite tired of shoveling snow at that point. And the Paladins on a fast break, and they're able to convert. Cole Horan taking it goal to goal, getting a tough shot in there past Mondi to increase the lead 9-1 for the Paladins.
I think Horan picked that up. You'll see from right there, maybe 20-odd yards from the goal. Runs it all the way downfield and just really didn't get challenged until look at the first half highlights. It has been pretty much all Furman here in the early going. Got off to a quick start and really did not let up. Ended up going into the second quarter with a 6-0 lead. Just finding good opportunity after good opportunity. Second quarter, though, Hampton really came out a lot stronger. We're able to come up with a quick goal. You'll see it right here. finding the nice feed up front, and then it would be several minutes before Furman was able to answer back. And check out the effort there. And as you can see, especially from these field cameras, the snow has been coming down steadily, still going, and the coast-to-coast goal ended up being the last one of the half as Furman takes a 9-1 edge. Take a look at the stats here from this first half. You see Furman a large edge in shots, as you would expect with the big differential, but ground ball and faceoffs both going to Hampton here from this first half. So once again, your halftime score 9-1, Furman in front of Hampton, and may not be the easiest day to see, but Furman having no trouble finding the back of the net.
These on the lacrosse field.
Furman possessing here early. There's a shot, and Furman wasting no time.
Carson Sorrells.
Here comes up top, chance for a shot, and that one not going to find the back of the net. Another shot, and that one does.
Yeah, Jack
right
Dowd.
Off the rebound.
Jack Dowd, another shot, same spot that Sorrells got it from the last time.
The initial shot was stymied, but then that's...
The ball was turned over and Pirates had it. They mishandled, and now it goes back to the Paladins for a top right corner shot.
Tenaglia, I believe.
Tenaglia. So he made up for his high shot the last time with a shot there in the top right corner.
And again, something we talked about earlier, the failed clear leading to an immediate offensive opportunity. Look at Tenaglia just shake off the defender, and oh, so close to saving that was Mondi, but just too good of a shot.
Ovenkamp allows the Paladins to retake possession and get a shot down and score by Carson Sorrells.
And they're just making it look easy right now. The offense is free-flowing. They're connecting on the vast majority of their passes, finding all kinds of space, good movement inside and out. And they're starting to be a little bit more on target with the shots. Take a look here at Sorrells. Snaps it up into the corner.
You see a late shift, thicker socks, I can tell you that.
That is a long throw of a flag downfield. I think that went about 20 yards downfield, but it's going to be a moot point as Furman continues to add to the goal tally.
I think that the Pirates defense was just as off balance to see that as we were here in the booth. A pass over.
That's a tough shot.
Tough shot, left-handed shot.
Own opportunity.
A lot of ball movement around, getting the Pirates shifting out of place, and
another one for Sorrells, I believe.
That has to be a hat trick.
And again, Furman has really taken your advice to heart. The passing has been so crisp.
Yeah, and you just see the defenders. There's no one in front of the crease because they wrapped that passing all the way around the goal.
It's here for Furman. Cut across the middle. Chance for a shot and a goal. The offensive onslaught continues as the Paladins pour it on.
There was no chance for Monty to defend that. Quick passing over to Cole O'Neill with the goal, his first goal of the game. Freshman midfielder out of Silver Spring, Maryland.
And the way the passing is going right now for Furman, you would never guess it's snowing at all. The passing has tightened up so much. We've seen hardly any turnovers from the Paladins here in the third quarter at all, if any. The passing has been crisp and has opened up so much on the offensive end. And even though, truthfully, they probably did not need to score.
Players, the staples like Jarrett Birch, Anders Erickson, Chad Cruiser are not on the field.
Another goal for the Paladins, 8th of the quarter.
The comment I just made with some of the younger players that Coach Meade is putting on the field now to get them some experience, and they're able to capitalize and show what they're made of. Pirates defense simply cannot keep up with the shifting.
Yeah, I mean, they have been thoroughly taxed and having some huge shoes to fill. Good to get some quality minutes.
Yeah, the Paladins have one other keeper on their roster, another freshman out of Annapolis, Maryland, went to Gonzaga College High School up there.
And it's going to get past Jeanette as Hampton gets their second goal of the contest.
Matt Back is that goalkeeper I was mentioning that is also on the Paladins roster. So great job by Michael Lawrence evading the defense and able to get it past Jeanette.
Chance for a shot here inside. Open look.
And they get Pierce Johnson, number 5, was able to find the back of the net past Jeanette after a fast break and a lot of shifty passes that got the defense, or the few defensive players that were in position.
A little give and go action, and then able to net the goal in up top.
That caused an injury.
And I mean, while you never want to see an injury, you especially don't want to see one in a game that's essentially been decided already.
Correct. And the Paladins just added to their lead.
Got one of those 2 goals they've allowed back here in the 4th.
Number 11, Jack Rooney, another freshman. First time we're calling his number today for a goal. I would presume that we have double-digit players on the Paladins.
And you're looking at this game, what are some positives you can take away from it besides as they've now scored 3 goals in the 4th quarter?
Yeah. Well, they're still alive in the 4th quarter. They're showing energy. They just scored their 4th goal of the game. They've controlled the face-off location, so that the face-off location
later, and it did not allow any of those goals in the 4th. But Furman will go ahead and just hold this one out. So your final score will be the Furman Paladins 19, Hampton Pirates 4. So Furman will take their home opener, move to 1-1 on the year. Hampton will drop to 0-2. That will do it for us here from Greenville, South Carolina. Hope you enjoy the broadcast and can hopefully enjoy some of the snow. Once again, your final score, Furman 19, Hampton 4.